What is up, everybody? This is JP, your online personal trainer. First things first, I know I didn't have a video last week, and I know you guys don't really care for excuses, but I might as well tell you anyways. I started to do the video, or last week's video. The camera died on me. Even though it said it had more time than what it actually did, it did end up dying. No biggie. I went to recharge it. I did recharge it, started to do the video again, and then my lavalier mic, the mic that you see on my shirt, that died too, and then I didn't have any more AAA batteries, and I don't want to give you guys like horrible sound quality by trying to do it through the camera, because I've tried to do that and it just sounds kind of off. So I had to get some batteries, and then here we are now. But anyways, I'm still going to keep doing videos. If you see little gaps sometimes here and there, don't think that I'm just going to stop. I know some YouTubers do that. They just up and go, and then they stop making videos for like months at a time. I'm really not going to do that. Also too, again, check out my my website if you haven't done that already. It's jpthepersonaltrainer.com. No dashes, no spaces, dots, just jpthepersonaltrainer.com. I have my Facebook, my Instagram. Obviously, right now you're watching my YouTube, and then my Twitter, all linked there. I have articles, blogs, just anything workouts, anything fitness related, exercise related, you could check out there. I don't have a ton of content this second, but I have the categories for the content, and I do have some stuff posted. Go give that a like, share that with your friends. All right, today's video is going to be on bicep training made easy. And by bicep training made easy, I mean for people who are confused on how to implement bicep work into their program and what are ways that they can keep working their biceps that are different from how they are now. A lot of people tend to just do your standard curls, whether that be dumbbell curls or barbell curls, or that's about it. I mean, of course, they have other movements like pull-ups and rows that do target the bicep some, but I'm talking about direct bicep work here. And a lot of people like to make their own programs, and maybe you're kind of confused on where to go from now with some bicep training, or maybe you are doing your program, but you're hitting a plateau, you're not seeing any results or anything like that. Or maybe you're doing a workout from someone else online that you just don't think it's good, or you want to see if they're hitting biceps properly. I'm going to go over ways that you can hit the biceps in this video. So by Made Easy, I'm going to lay out the steps of different ways that you can target the biceps that you're probably not doing. All right. The first one is to maximally lengthen and maximally shorten the biceps muscle. Now, every muscle group you want to take through its full range of motion at some point through your workout program, or at some point through the workout if you want to see maximal results. If you take it through the same range of motion and it's limited range of motion every single time you hit it, you're going to hit a plateau. You're going to not continue to see any more growth fairly quickly. So I would definitely think about range of motion. And to maximally lengthen the biceps, like to lengthen it all the way, is not just extending your arm all the way. It's extending your arm all the way, but also getting your arm behind your body. If you try just standing here doing that, you're going to feel, and putting your arm behind your body by extending your arm, you're going to feel some more lengthening on the biceps just by doing that. And how do you do that? Is you do that with an incline curl. So if you sit on an incline bench press, like you're going to do an incline bench press, but you're not going to, do dumbbell curls on the incline bench press. If you let your arms hang down from your side, straight perpendicular with gravity, or no, parallel with gravity, sorry about that, parallel with gravity, it's going to go behind your body, and then do curls from that position. That's going to help you maximally lengthen your bicep. Now, maximally shorten your bicep, people don't know that, but the bicep has a minimal effect on shoulder flexion. So when you flex your shoulder, your bicep does help do that a little bit. So when you do flex your shoulder, since your bicep does help do that, and your bicep is a prime mover for arm flexion, and like I said, a little bit with shoulder flexion, you want to get your arm flexed and curl in this position to get maximal shortening of the bicep also. And how can you do that? By 3 different ways. Right now, I'll just put a spider curl on here, which is a bent over curl, like you're going to do a bent over barbell row and do curls from that position. You could do a preacher curl, which means you put your arm on a pad and you do curls from this position. Or you could do a high cable curl. If you have a functional trainer at your gym, it has like pulley and it swivels with arms. Put the pulleys kind of high and in front of you, and you can do curls like this. Or even a fourth way, if you have a suspension trainer, you can use a suspension trainer handles and pull yourself to the suspension trainer. It's the same movement, just you're pulling your body up versus pulling a weight towards you. Any of those curls will have you do curls with your arm in a flex position, which is your goal if you want to get maximal shortening of the bicep. So I would definitely take advantage of that. Number two for bicep training made easy is supination of the arm. A lot of people don't know, or some do, but they don't try to target it properly, and some just don't know, period, is that your bicep helps supinate your forearm. So if you take your hand and you put your palms face down, and then you look at your bicep, and then you put your palms face up and turn really hard, you're gonna see your bicep flex. Your bicep is a prime mover in that. So basically just turning your forearm like that, your bicep does that. So because your bicep does that, you want to overload that movement or that motion with some type of resistance. And some people typically get this wrong. They just, like, I put twist curls right here, but there's a specific way you need to do it. Don't just curl and twist at the same time, because yes, the dumbbell is going to put resistance straight down against gravity, but it's not putting any resistance against on the twisting motion. What you need to do, and I don't have dumbbells handy, but I'll just show you with this marker, is if this were a dumbbell, put your hand to the outside of the dumbbell like that. So the majority of the dumbbells to the inside of your arm. Now what that's going to do is it's going to put most of the resistance on the inside, which is it's going to make your hand want to twist in, but you're going to fight that by keeping your hand straight up. So what's going to want to happen is it's going to want to twist in, but because you're forcing your palm into supination, it's challenging that supination component on top of challenging the arm flexion moment with, dumbbells against gravity. So you're now hitting two parts of that. There's a few ways else that you can do that. You could do that with cables by grabbing the entire cable handle and just doing curls like that. Not inside the handle, but the entire handle around. And then what's going to happen is it's going to want your hand to twist back to a neutral position, but you're going to fight that by keeping your hand supinated. There's a few ways that you can target those. You can experiment with cables, bands, or like I said, just putting your hand to the inside of a dumbbell will definitely work. Again, that's one thing. Don't ignore the supination component. All right, number three is grip width. This is a little bit more known, but again, a lot of people don't directly implement in their training. It's a little bit more known versus the first two. Grip width, like with the barbell, you want to target wide grip, regular grip, and narrow grip. When you do a narrow grip, it targets the lateral or long head of your biceps, and when you do a wide grip, it targets the inside or the short head of your biceps. So again, if you want a fully developed looking set of biceps, you want to target all three widths. There's multiple ways you can do that, but generally done with a barbell and superset, regular set, drop set fashion, tri-set. That would be perfect for a tri-set, however you want to do it. All right, number four is hand rotation. And by hand rotation, I don't mean pronation to supination like number two. By that, I mean doing reverse curls, hammer curls, and regular curls too. This one's also common like number three, unlike number one and two. But again, if you do hammer curls, it targets the brachialis, which is the muscle underneath the biceps brachii. So a lot of people, when they want to have a higher peak of the bicep, if you go back to number three, they'll do a close grip barbell curl, which will target the lateral head or the long head of your biceps and give your biceps a higher peak. But if you want to kind of, I don't want to say fakely, but if you want to get a taller looking bicep without actually making the bicep itself bigger, which you do want to do that too by doing the tip I gave you on number three, which is grip width, but you want to hit it from a different way too, do hammer curls, because like I said, the brachialis is underneath the biceps brachii. And if you work hammer curls, it's going to obviously cause hypertrophy to the biceps or to the brachialis, which is going to raise the biceps brachii and give you an overall looking taller, bigger bicep. If you combine that with close grip barbell curls for grip width, that's going to definitely help. For people who are looking for bigger biceps, those are two ways that you can definitely do that. Regular curls just target the overall biceps like normal, and then reverse curls work the brachioradialis, which is the muscle right here on your forearm. So if you want a little bit beefier forearms while targeting the biceps too, definitely do reverse curls. Again, just a quick run through: lengthen and shorten the biceps through full range of motion, have a supination component, overload the supination, grip width, wide, close, and normal. And then hand rotation, do hammer curls, reverse curls, and regular curls. And then that's it. Although if you do all those and mix them up in your training, hit one for a few weeks, you're definitely going to get a very good looking set of biceps. Also too, think of other ways that you can modify this. You could do drop sets, supersets, giant sets, tri-sets, negatives, a bunch of things like that, high reps, heavier reps, regular 8 to 12 standard bodybuilding style reps, isometrics. If you add all those things into these styles, you basically are going to have an unlimited way to hit biceps, and you can kind of put the puzzle pieces together to make a bunch of different ways to hit your biceps. If you have any questions on this, again, you could go to my website, jpthepersonaltrainer.com, click on my Facebook link, and then if you message me on there, hey man, I seen your video about biceps training, but I'm still a little confused, you can ask me there, or you can ask me in the comments below. The YouTube comments have been kind of acting funny lately. A few of you have been commenting on my videos, but I'm trying to reply back and it's not working. So I don't know what the hell's wrong with that. It's kind of pissing me off, but I'll try to figure that out and see what's wrong with that. But if you like videos like this, please like this video. It's gonna help get it out so other people can see it. Share it on your Facebook page. Share it with a friend. I really appreciate it. If you have any other concerns, or if you want me to talk about something else for a different video, anything like this, I'm gonna keep going through the muscle groups just like I did with the back training in this one. But until next time, see you.